Hey folks, welcome back to Gaming Garbage, where we take a look at games, chat about the gaming news in the industry, and of course, stream for fun. Today we're talking a no spoiler Return to Grace review. I just finished the game, and I'm probably going to have some pauses because I'm trying to make sure I'm not spoiling anything, but very, very good. Very short. I wouldn't probably pay more than $20 for this game. For some of you, maybe more like 15 or around 10. I do think it is worth at least playing once, especially if you're single or just have a boyfriend, girlfriend. But ultimately, if you feel like you're kind of stuck in life, if you feel like there is just a pressure on you, a burden, and if you feel any of those things, I would probably play this game. Because this game has something extremely profound at the end, and I think some people miss it. And again, I do not wish to spoil anything, but the game has a very clear and profound message that I think is important for a lot of people, for like millennials, Gen Xers, and Gen Zs to hear. It's very, very good. And so the game itself, it's all first person. Graphically, things look very good. There's luster there in a lot of the metals. You can tell different materials. I didn't really see any bugs. Things look pretty good. And if you want to think of kind of the same type of gameplay or the same type of quality and graphics, think of like Subliminal. And Subliminal, excuse me. That's very, very good too. That's a fun puzzle game. This one is not really a puzzle game. This is just kind of a adventure, a story game. Okay, there's not going to be a lot of challenge. There's not going to be a lot of intensity. But there are different ways to get to the end. And it's really up to you to decide on what to do and how to do it. And so I think that's very cool at the game. And it also means that in order to get all the achievements, you have to play at least twice to get everything, maybe even 3 times, because there are several secret achievements. They're not revealed, but there's no way to get all of them the first playthrough. So, but again, the whole playthrough, it takes you a few hours, maybe 3 or 4 hours for the whole thing, and that's it. If you're speed running, you could probably do it shorter than that, but I liked to take my time to kind of explore and dig into as many features of the game as I could. There are some puzzles, but they're light. There are some challenges. Those are light as well. So if you're not particularly good at those, this is going to be a game you're going to be able to do. And I think that was really the design feature that they had when building this game, is that everybody would be able to play it, and that there would be a level of choice in the game and also a level of challenge in the game. But, the choice is not insanely drastic, or there's not like a ton of outcomes where you have to repetitively play the game, and also that there's not a ton of challenge, so that everybody can get to the end and everyone can enjoy the story. Overall, the game does feel too short. It does have a very cool ending. And I've only had one ending so far at the end. And there's multiple endings. There's at least 2, maybe 3. But yeah, very good. If this is on Game Pass, I would highly suggest playing this. Or if you have Game Pass, I would highly suggest playing this, as this is on Game Pass. And yeah, it's not going to take a lot of your time. If you're looking for achievements, it's very easy and quick to get a lot of those achievements, get those points. Or if you're looking to finish some of the Game Pass rewards, challenges, this would be another game to do that with, to get some achievements in short order. But yeah, just a cool game. Just really profound. Like, I got some stuff going on in my life, and just being a newer dad with 2 very small kids, and being a husband, and there's their career, and there's other things too going on, and just to have the weight of that burden and responsibility to be met with the end of this game was just cool, and just really enjoyed that. So yeah, I give this pretty high marks. I give this probably an 8 or a 9 for story and for impact for some of us that think a little deeper on things. But as for like gameplay, very simple. Probably give that around a 6 or a 7. And then the length, I give it a 5. Very short. It would have been cool to have more added for this and to actually be able to do more. Yeah, very fun. Very fun. Just very, very short. So with that, folks, thanks for tuning in. You can always find me too at YouTube at GamingGarbage22, and you can also find me too over at Twitch at Don't Tread on Thee. And you can like and sub, and I always appreciate that, but also share the content too. I think that is the best way to actually get my channel around. Yeah, the more you share, the more you care, and I appreciate that. So with that, folks, hopefully you guys are doing well. And if you're having some struggles, if you're having some burdens, wait for a sale for this game, put it on your wish list, or play it on GamePass, and do it at a night where it's going to be quiet. Everybody's sleeping. Maybe you're going to stay up late a little bit, but I do think this is a really, not just a good one to play, but for some of us, an important one to play. And with that, folks, I'll see you on the next one.